Hey, kindergarten. So, yesterday you mixed your primaries to make secondaries, and just as a review, yellow and red make orange, blue and yellow make green, and blue and red make purple, okay? The second part of this assignment actually has to do with the book Mouse Paint. So we're gonna read that book again, and then you get to make a mouse from the book Mouse Paint to add to your painting, okay? And you can draw your mouse however you want, but I'm gonna show you a technique for drawing mice that's really pretty easy to do if you want to try doing it. But again, you do not have to draw your mouse like this. Everyone has different ways of drawing things. This is just a way that I found kind of easy, and it's also kind of a fun way to draw mice, okay? So I'm gonna move my camera. Now what you're gonna do is you just need a small piece of drawing paper for this, okay? So here's a regular sized piece of drawing paper, okay? This piece of paper is 1/4, okay, of the size of your drawing paper, okay? Meaning that if we have 4 parts of the paper, it covers 1 part, okay? So that's a little math for you. But now I've got this piece of paper, and I'm gonna draw my mouse, okay? And the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna draw a big raindrop, okay? So I just drew a raindrop, all right? Now, I'm gonna draw a little nose for my raindrop, and there's tons of different ways you can draw a nose, okay? But that's just the way I draw it. And then 2 eyes, tons of different ways to draw eyes. You can draw the mouse's eyes however you want. You can even draw eyelashes on your mouse if you want. And then I like to draw just 2 little shapes for ears, okay? And then mice have whiskers, so I usually do 3 whiskers on each side, but your mouse can have more whiskers than that. And then I like to draw a tail, and your tail can be sticking straight out or it can be curved. You can draw that tail however you want to draw it, okay? Now I like to draw mine curved, okay? So I draw 1 line, and then I draw a second line right next to the other line, and then I kind of make it thinner at the end. And then I like to go in, and most mice have like little tiny lines on their tail. So I like to go back in and draw those lines, okay? Now, when you get this far, you have a choice, okay? You can outline your mouse with the waterproof pen, and outlining means you're going over the pencil lines, or you can outline your mouse with your black Sharpie, okay? Or if you don't want to outline with either, you could outline with a washable marker or a colored pencil. It's really your choice, okay? I'm going to outline with the waterproof pen, okay? So I'm just going to go over my lines here and go over the whiskers, eyeballs, ears, tail. Now, you can draw as many of these mice as you want to. I've had students draw all 3 mice from the story, I've had students draw one mice and then draw a set of baby mice with that one mouse, okay? I've had students just spend their whole class period on one mouse, adding detail and different designs and color, okay? Now, when you get this far, you're gonna cut your mouse out, okay? And then actually, wait, I skipped a step. Hold up, now I gotta erase my pencil lines. Okay, so I'm erasing my pencil lines. Okay, now I'm gonna cut my mouse out. And this next step is really fun because you get to take your mouse and move it around on your painting and figure out where you want to put it on your painting. And then you get to paint your mouse. Now, you don't have to paint your mouse. I have had students who have chosen to keep their mouse just white, okay? And that's fine. But if you want, you can actually paint your mouse, okay? So I'm gonna actually just I usually would spend a little bit more time cutting this out, but just for the sake of time, do you wanna get that? Just for the sake of time, I am going to cut this out quickly, okay?
No, she's doing a video right now. This is her student teacher. I will. Can you tell me who it is? Okay, I'll do it.
Okay, so now I've got my mouse cut out, okay? And I like to cut around the whiskers because it makes them look more whisker-like. You can choose to do that or not, okay? But see, look how much neater they look, okay? So I'm cutting between my whiskers. Okay, and now I'm done, okay? So now I'm gonna take my painting and I'm gonna put my mouse on my painting and I'm gonna figure out where I wanna put my mouse. And I think I want my mouse right here. So remember in the story, the mice get paint all over their bodies. Can you bring me that watercolor set over there? So remember that in the story, the mice get paint all over their bodies. So now I get to paint the mouse however I want, and I'm gonna paint it like it's partially in the purple and partially in the orange. Okay? So I've got the front of him in the orange paint and the in the back of him in the purple paint. And then I'm gonna, he blends in now, okay? He's almost camouflage. So now when this dries, I get to glue my mouse on, okay? Now remember, you can paint your mouse however you want. If you wanna paint your mouse rainbow colors, you can. If you wanna leave your mouse white, go for it. If you want to paint patterns and different types of line on your mouse, absolutely. You can do whatever you want with your mouse, okay? Now you're finished and you just get to enjoy it, all right? I also want to challenge you to name your mice, okay? Come up with some cute names for the mice in your painting. All right, kindergarten, talk to you later. Bye-bye.